Let's move on to the click. This has a very interesting click mechanism. There's a spring that goes in here. The click goes here, but there's no post or arbor to put it on because it's on the underside of the mounting plate right there. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the spring on, position the click fairly close to that, and just kind of nudge it into place, and hopefully that'll make things work. I'm going to put a smear, a tiniest bit of oil here and over here on the arbor shaft of the click on the underside of that plate. Let's get this plate out of the way because that spring's got to go first. I'm going to do this like I do others, although that thing won't let go. I'm going to put a glove on because I'm going to physically hold that in place. I don't want my hand oils on that. That's focused, dummy. Look better? So I'm going to position that like so. I'm not going to use my good tweezers to push that into place. So I have a gloved finger here. I'm just going to hang on to it and push in that tail. Of course, my glove is too loose. The tail, that short tail end, I'm going to maybe come around this way. And the only reason I'm doing that is to keep this thing from flying out. I'm sure it's not the proper way to do it, but I probably do a lot of things improperly. Ultimately, it's got to work. And that appears to be working. Now if it comes flying out and I lose it, well then that's on me. So the click is going to go here. And you can see how that left portion there sits in that little pocket of the click. These little teeth here engage the ratchet wheel. Now let's get this top bridge on. I'm going to call it a bridge. I don't know what else to call it. I'll just drop it in there and nudge it out of the way by accident. Come on. Wow, I was in the shot on that. Hard to believe. Now, before we move along, let's put a screw in. Just to hold that bridge, plate, whatever you want to call it. Just to hold it. Let's go in straight this time. Oh, you horse's ass. These things happen. Let's regroup. I dropped a screw, don't worry. These things can happen. Okay, we're back in business. See if I can't screw this up again. Let's come over there. Let's put that in. Okay, that is not tight at all. And I can wiggle this click to get it in place on that arbor. I don't know if that was in the shot. I basically took this click, give it a little wiggle, and the bridge set down on it. And we can run this down a little bit more. Put the other screw in and then test it. Those are not tight. So we give this a nudge. Look at that. Is it in the shot? It is in the shot. Amazing. So the click works, the spring's in place, the plate is flat, and the screws are tight. I think I need a bigger screwdriver. And the screws are tight. Wonderful. Very unique click setup. So this wheel, the ratchet wheel, there's a smear of 8200 right there, that yellow stuff. That's gonna move around when this gets wound up. Get the click out of the way. Come on, drop in. That's it. Where's my screw? I think I have it right here. And then we can tighten it and just give it a test. Let's come around so you can see the click. There's the click. Clickety click. Very nice. I like it when something comes together. So we need to tighten that. These don't have to be killer tight. You're not going to tighten them too much, you'll break it. I like to stick a blade right there. There you have it. Another success story. That makes me happy. So, I think I'm going to quit this so I keep these short and continue along, and you know what I say, stay tuned.